Hey everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. I thought I would show you some fun things you can do with some packaging and some book pages and different things we can make these into. So basically I had mass made some of these before, and they're very, they're basic, just something you can grab and go. You can do a lot of things with these, but it's a piece of packaging, which is a little bit stiffer, and wrapped in a book page. So I made a bunch of these, and I'll just show you how to make a basic one, super simple, and then we'll make some fun things from these with this very simple concept that you can use in multiple different ways in your junk journals. So here we go. Very beginner friendly, beginner easy. So if you want some ideas on how to make some fun embellishments for a junk journal, you're at the right place. Okay, so here is a page from a Nancy Drew book that I've been pulling from. Here is my recent microphone replacement packaging. So hopefully the mic is doing well. I didn't see anybody say, hey, I can't hear, or there's any loud screeching noise. So I'm going to assume that's a go. That's good. So yay. Making progress. Yay. Okay. So hope you're having a dandy day out there. And there's a lot of pieces to use from this. I'm going to grab my handy dandy metal ruler. And somebody said they were looking up a tearing ruler, because I like to use a metal ruler, which has a very sharp edge on either side as a tearing ruler. But it's not technically a tearing ruler. It's a metal ruler if you want to try and find one of these yourself. So if you look up tearing ruler, you probably won't find this one or this style. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead, and it's actually easier if you cut off all the edgy stuff first with any piece of packaging. I like to use a craft knife. Of course, you can use scissors or a cutting board, whatever you like a guillotine cutter or something like that. But I find the craft knife pretty easy to work with. Only a very few amount of injuries over the time, just a few, all survivable. Always try to be mindful and careful when I go on and start cutting stuff. So put all these little bits over here. I might be able to use them for something else later. This piece is a little bit trashed. We might forego that one. Yep. Garbage can for you. Can't hang on to everything, right? No. Or you can, but you know what I mean. Then it gets a little cluttery. All right. So from this particular box, we'll get some decent pieces to make some of these out of. You can make these big or small. There's really no limit. You can also use these to, well, I'll show you those ideas as we go. Give away the farm here. Okay. So it is, so we just had a little, I wouldn't even call it a storm. Well, I guess we would call it a storm. I lost a couple screens, and some palm tree stuff fell down. It wasn't a hurricane, nope. It was just a windy, rainy storm in the middle of December, kind of an unusual time for us to have rainy weather, but it happens. And here we go. So what do we get? 2 big pieces, 2 little pieces really to work with. So there's really no rocket science with this. It's a pretty easy concept, which is always nice this time of year, I think, especially when we've got a lot going on, possibly. I'm going to glue onto the shiny side, just because this particular packaging does have a shiny side. I'm using Scotch Create glue stick. It's just a good glue stick I like. I think you can still get it out there. I'm not 100% sure. But we're going to do the wraparound idea, so that means I'm going to leave enough of a lip so that we can wrap around without too much going on. And I'll just take off this excess, which we can use for fun other things later. Got some excess from other parts we were working with the other day, and we'll just hopefully put it all to good use. That should be the ultimate goal, right? Constantly reusing your scraps into the next project. Whoa, then we would never have scraps. What will we do with ourselves? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. It could be scary. All right, this is Fabrifix glue. There, there, there. In the corners. And then it's kind of like bed sheets. I think this is like bed sheets. And I mean, I just put the fitted sheet on the bottom, so I don't really do this. I don't really like the upper sheet. You know, the straight sheet or the flat sheet. That's what I'm trying to say. I dislike it so much. I don't really remember its name, its proper name. I like my fuzzy comforter or blanket on top of me, and then I just wash it with the regular. I have like, you can trade it off. Why am I telling you this? I don't know. Anyway, you can use glue stick, or you can use Elmer's glue, anything like that for this project. It's a pretty easy project. These just grab really well, which is why I like to use them. There we go. Okay, so this is the basic construct of the wraparound. So fold in all the corners. Oh, wait a minute. Do I have that? Oh, I haven't finished. I'm like, why do I have corners like that? Because I haven't finished off this last one. Almost scared myself there. My goodness. Yeah, so you generally get a squarish edge, maybe a little bit rounded because of the way the paper wraps around, but kind of nice. And then you have this side, and you can do anything you want with this side. For example, what are you? This is kind of nice. It's just a piece of white copy paper. It has a little overlay of stamping I did. I'm going to try and use things that are on my desk. This is the challenge of today's event. Okay, let me measure you up. So it's going to lay in about 1/4 of an inch from the top and from the sides. So I'll just make a little mark there and a little mark there. What would be the 1/4 inch up from the bottom of the sides on this guy? So now I'm going to use my craft mat to quickly tear this off. All right, are you in the right spot there? I think so. All right. There we go. Just want to make sure you leave your initial marks. That's the downside of doing this, is sometimes you forget and you tear off what had the actual mark on it. All right, there we go. And we'll just ink this one up a little bit because we're here. I could probably craft for the next year with the stuff that's on my desk. Who are we kidding? There's just a lot of stuff on the desk. So this is going to be a very simple, very pretty little basic journal card, which are fun things that you can tuck into pockets or tucks in your junk journals, into your belly bands, or also you can paper clip them on. That's what I'm trying to say. There we go. Okay, so where'd my base go? Okay. Okay, so I think I'm going to put this here. Let's make sure it covers everything. Covers all the little folds. That's good. So let me put some glue down here. On this, go to the corners. It's kind of an easy way to get those corners. And come up, get down your sides, and then maybe a little in the middle, just for good measure. But now let's line it up right. Okay, start from the middle and moosh out. Mooshing. Okay, so now we have a nice little journal card that somebody can use. I'm going to do a little more inking on this guy. Maybe give him a focal point. Oh, I think I had a really pretty, this might go well. It's got some, that color, that would look really pretty. Let me give her a pretty edge. Where's my pretty edge scissors? They're buried on the desk here, so that means I can use them. Just got to find them. Hang on. I have a couple pairs, so I'm absolutely, there we go. I'm sure they will reveal themselves to me very quickly. This is from Winter Angel, but you can use a picture from a book, draw a picture, glue it on here. You can put a sticker on there, cluster of postage stamps, lots of different things. But this might give you an idea of ways to use Digikits if you're like wondering, okay, I have all these great pictures. What do I do with them now? Making journal cards is a great way to utilize them by making them the focal points. Very simple concept. Okay. Put her down here. Remember to put your glue cap on or else it dries out and it does not become your friend. Okay. And my glue stick is here. Yes, okay. You know, how far could it possibly go? I haven't left the building. I'm seated in the exact same place, yet my gremlins like to come out and play, my little desk gremlins. Okay. And I like leaving that, like, Nancy, have you any rope in your car? I think that's kind of cool. So somebody might spot Nancy and just realize that, oh, this might be, should we go with black? I'm going to put some little doodads on here. Not gold. Pink? Nope. Maybe black. Maybe silver. Silver would be nice. Yeah, silver. She cooks a little silvery. We'll go with the silver. And these are pretty sticky. Maybe I don't have to reinforce these. They look pretty sticky. Sometimes the stickiness on these things is not that great, so you may want to just put a little bit of glue stick, but sometimes they're super sticky. It's like they're trying to make up for all their evils. Yeah, the evils of their ways. They're saying, okay, we heard you. We're coming back with better glue. I think somebody heard something somewhere, because these definitely stick better. Okay, we'll take it. There we go. Oh, I should get on the progress here. So something like that, something very simple, very basic. Maybe we're going to put a focal point stencil up there, and maybe it's going to be this leaf. Since there's already a leaf on there, we'll go with the leaf theme. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe 2. Yeah. There we go. Simple as that. And just a nice place for somebody to write. So very fun, very quick, very easy. So let's take another one of these that's already made and just make something a little bit different out of it. Let's see, I have a bunch of these over here. Oh, we'll just work with this one next. Okay, so this one is in, it looks like German to me. I think I am going to ink it. So we did a journal card. Let's maybe do a journal tag. And the riveting difference ain't much, but if it was, it would look something like this. We're going to cut the edges. And I'm using this pretty fancy cutter just to get a little extra pizzazz. And now it is suddenly a journal tag. I don't know why it's that easy. It just is. To make it even more journal tag-like, if you want to level up, maybe one day you're going to buy yourself one of these gizmos. It's a lanyard tag puncher, name tag puncher. It's got that kind of a slot in it. And when you do this, you get that. You get that kind of a slot. And just the joy of getting that kind of a punch is grand. Nothing wrong with a circle punch. Nothing disparaging to say about the old circle punch. It will work exactly the same way, but there's just something really cool about that. I know. So if you're thinking like, what do I want for holiday gift? Ask somebody for the name tag lanyard punch. And now maybe you want to add a little, wait a minute, let's go back over here. We have not covered the back. This has not been addressed. This is a moment where we get to address the back. Now we could put something plain on it. Remember, there's nothing on this side yet, but we could, I don't know. I'm going into my, what am I going to go into? She's kind of cute. If she'll fit on there. This little girly girl. You're probably too big. Oh, you might actually fit. We're going to see if we can cut you out of there. As soon as I find my scissors, which I'm sure are here, anywhere to be found at the moment. Just going to pop into view. Yep, like they just did. Okay, so I've got this little paper doll. It is a Digikits from the Paper Doll Digikit set. But again, you could use any picture. But I think I'm going to put this on the back just for something fun to remember. You know, so this will be a paper doll. I'm a horrible fussy cutter. And you're seeing it live on camera. Okay. I do my best. I know you're supposed to turn the paper and not the scissors. You know, we do the best we can. And even if it doesn't come out perfect, it's okay. We just do our darndest and we carry on. Because you really can't control whether somebody likes your gift, right? No. Can we let go of that? Right. You let that go to the universe. And then you just have fun making them. And therein lies the joy. If they like it, that's a bonus. Okay, can we just go with that? Let's go with that. All right, here we go. Just a little bit. Oh, let's see if I might need to do a background. If she doesn't cover everything with all her glory. I don't know. Can you even have a doll in underwear? Is that not allowed anymore? I don't know. I think, oh, look at that. I think I can almost cover everything. Almost except for that little spot. I don't even know if I need to worry about that. Kind of looks like part of the design. Let me just brown it in here. Let me do this. Let me trompole this. I'm going to fool the eye. Nobody's going to know what's happening here. Everybody's going to be so confused. They're never going to see that spot. Let's try that. Yeah, I think that works really well. She declared to herself dramatically on this lovely day. I don't know. You do it because it's fun and it brings you joy. And something about just hunkering down with the papers. It's a beautiful solace way. Solace way? That makes no sense. I find solace in doing it this way. How about that? Okay. So let's say she's looking all dandy. She's got a little glue around the edges, but I think I want to amplify her just a smidge. Now, this is on the official back, but remember, technically, you declare what is back and front. This could be the back. Maybe this is going to be the back, and this is going to be the front. And then we completely change tack, calling the back the front, the front the back, because we're wild and dandy out here. I can't seem to find my Stabilo pencil. I have a bunch of them, and I'm sure it will materialize any minute because oh, it's probably on my desk. Here it is. Nope, that's a Prismacolor. Okay, that's not it. Hang on. You know, it would be really appreciated for those of you who do not, you make videos, you organize your stuff ahead of time. How do I know this? Because I get told that all the time. It would be nice if you organized your stuff so that as you're crafting, it would just flow nicely and you're not sitting there looking for something on your desk like I am right now. Okay, let me just get another one. Faber-Castell, was that it? Graphite aquarellable? Yeah. Okay, we're just going to get this one. It might even be blue. I'm not sure. This is not it. No, that doesn't look like my old friend. Here's my old friend. Okay, Stumpy. Stumpy is here. Aquarellable Stabilo 8046 water-soluble graphite pencil now comes to life before your eyes. As soon as I find a Q-tip. Okay. All right, here we go. Water. Handy water cup in the hand. Well, you're supposed to draw first because then you have two hands. Okay, let's wipe this on the shorts. Okay, let's go around with the aquarellable Stabilo pencil. I think I need to glue it down there a little bit on those edges. I will get to that. Oops. Okie dokie. Just nicely go around. Again, doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to dissolve. Okay. Some good creases there. All right, here we go. Now for the big finale. Squirt, squirt, hand cup, dip the Q-tip in. Whoops. So you go off, it's all right though, because you're just enhancing. So there's no rules about the enhancement. You just do it. It just sort of happens. Next thing you know, you've popped your focal point to this beautiful little life stage, which is lovely. Simply lovely, I tell you. Okay, let me get my glue. I have to glue that down. It's bothering me. All right, you're good. Great. Now, we do need to ink this. It's obvious to everybody and their brother it needs to be inked. Don't you think? Okay, maybe not. That's all right. You stick with you, and I'm going to ink it. Okay, let me look. The black ink dauber. I feel, yes, I knew it was close. I knew I had it recently. Black soot, distress ink. Somebody asked once if I could please dab on camera. They find it relaxing. Here I am now dabbing. Is that relaxing? Okay, we want everyone to be relaxed. Please be relaxed, everybody. Oh, this is looking really nice. It's looking very vintage. And I'm glad I flip-flopped the back and the front, which just kind of shows, yeah, and I've knocked my camera, that you can do this. I think I'm going to enhance those little fold lines too, where the paper comes around. Why fight it? Let's bring it into the glory of now. Okay, let's put a little ink on that. And we are, it's just so cute. Now, okay, I'm just saying, since I do have some extra of these, this was one didn't print right, but it's still kind of cute, so I think I'm going to cut it out anyway and use it. And those little baby pair of scissors went where? Come on, I was just here. Okay, I did get up a couple times, but I didn't go that far. Here's these, here's that, right? These were all the things we were talking about, you finding and using earlier. Oh, Okay, this is a silly place. I found them way over there. Okay. I think I'm going to put something on the back just for, tie it in. Tie it in. No, maybe not that. Maybe something small like this little ribbon thing. Yeah, like more like an accent as opposed to the you know, the non-accent. This is the accent. The little ribbon. It's going to subtly be on the back. Oh, it looks, it has brown on the back. That's okay. Black on the front, brown on the back. I think just going to put it in the middle here. So it's just a little something. Just a little something. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. I should make ASMR sounds like mwah, mwah, mwah. No, that's just strange. Stop that, Pam. Okay, we'll just put that there. There we go. So we have that on the back, that on the front, and then she needs a little ribbonowski. So let's come with the ribbonowski. Okay. Here's a cute little ribbonowski. Okay. Angle cuts are always cute. You can do the world famous make a loop. Squeeze the loop. Okay. Place the loop through. I really mean shove it through, but place the loop through sounds so much more instructor-like. Here, get that loop. Okay, once you have it, you open thous to loop on this side, okay? And you grab the tails, okay? Those tails, pull them through and do that. Give it the pull. Now you have this little one. Lovely. Isn't she cute? She's just so cute. I don't think she needs any more cuteness than the cuteness grandeur that she has. So we have made a journal card and a journal tag. Different on the back. You could put a blank piece of paper here, like this one, and make this a journal tag card. That's upper level. We won't go too fast. I know, just kidding. You're like, of course, we know that, Pam. Or you might be saying, oh, never thought of that. Yeah, it's completely allowed in this world. Okay, so let's try another one. Okay, so, oh, this one has a pretty picture on the back. So maybe on this side, we want to do something a little bit more structured. For example, I have a line stamp. Maybe you want to make this a little bit more dramatic, something like that. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit more. Maybe I'm going to use those pictures. Oh, I have in my Nancy Drew book that I'm slowly going through a blank page. Look at that. It's near the end. I'm just going to use it. I'm going to pull it out of here. Okay, and that gives me some nice paper. It's going to match this paper. I don't think this is from Nancy Drew, but it is from an older book, so it's remembering its roots. Although we have Nancy Drew pictures here. Those are really cool. Those could be great. But this has nothing to do with Nancy Drew. Not that everything has to do with Nancy Drew, let me tell you. Okay, so I'm going to sacrifice this page. So this time I'm going to place this exactly where I want it. Instead of taking it away, I'll show you the old keep it in the same place and tear it right from here maneuver. Very handy. Very handy. Okay, let me just slide this up a bit. We're in screen. Okay, so but 1/4 inch this way, 1/4 inch that way, inside, step aside, all ye, while we 1/4 inch this baby. Let's make sure it's a 1/4 inch down the bottom because that's where it can go awry when you don't see it. You got to see it. Peek. Yep, we're good. Come in here, fold it Sharpie-like, and then comfortably. Well, that felt weird. Do your tear. I don't know why. Oh, it got curled under somehow. I don't know why, but it's all right. It's okay. So I shouldn't have moved it because the whole thing about this was not having to move it. Okay, other than having to rotate it right now. We do have to do that. Okay, so now, okay, get everybody in their positions. Do the same thing. 1/4 inch, this end, that end. Now, hold firmly, pull, and you should be good. I know where you are. I totally see you. Okay, so now we're going to ink it. This has some nice black in it. I think we're going to go with that. Probably have enough on here. If I don't, I know where I can get more, and I can always reawaken. The slight wet wetting of the edge. That just really wakes up the ink that is on the dauber, of which there is always plenty. So if your ink is getting dry, don't forget you can re-wet your dauber. Oh, this is just dandy pants. All right, there we go. And we're going to be in the middle. Maybe we should stamp you now. Yes, before thinking. No, this is very bumpy. This is not good to stamp on. Maybe the Nancy Drew book would be a good thing to stamp on. I think it might. Let's try it. We need some ink on our line stamp. Line stamps are not always easy to find, but you can find them. Lined rubber stamp with lines. I'm trying to think of the names that help you find it when you're looking on eBay or Amazon or Etsy. And there's nothing wrong with a used one. You're usually pretty good. Rubber stamps hold up. You know, occasionally you'll get one with nicks or something in it, but overall, not bad. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? That made no sense at all. Okay, so this is the side that's going to be glued. So we actually want the lines here. And this gave me pause. So I was thinking I could do lines up here and lines down here, but I think what I'm going to do, just have lines at the bottom with the fancy inker of the lines. And then I'm going to put a picture or something at the top. Maybe one of those Nancy Drew pictures. Yeah, how about that? All right, so here we go. Line stamp, now being stamped. There. Okay, let's hope this works like a... Oh, yeah, that worked pretty good. Okay, so you can stamp on a book. That sometimes gives you some nice stampage. And let's see, where did that lovely page of Nancy Drew pictures go? Oh, that's kind of cool. There's just something so hearkening about the... Oh, I love this one in the middle with the two skulls and the scary thing and the Nancy and some cool guy that, we know. All right, so let's go ahead and fussy cut again this out, because you can use things from books. Okay. The big thing is you don't want to copy something from a book. So if you find yourself photocopying it, don't do that. And then trying to sell it. Yeah, that's where you get in trouble. So you want to... But you can use the books that you buy, tear out pictures, and glue them down if they're the originals from your book. As far as I understand it, double check with your attorneys. There you go. That's what I think. All right. I know we all have swaths of attorneys, right? Okay. Like, hey, I'm a crafter. I don't have attorneys. All right. I hear you. There we go. Oh, that's pretty. So you could just make a bunch of pages like this and nothing more and just tuck those into your journal or glue them onto a page. So pretty, right? But in this particular case, it's gone. Come on. Where could it go? Let me just check. Can't. Oh, here it is. We know it can't have gone far. Here was this. All right. We need some glue now. Bring on the glue. There we go. Sunshine, you have anything to say to the nice people who've come all this way to hear you? I know what you're going to say already. How do I know? It's a funny world. Okay. And I think since I inked around the middle one, I won't ink around the outer one. I just think, I don't know, it gives a nice look. We have that. And then we have this. But this side I might ink. I might just go in there and ink this side, because this side doesn't have the inking. Yeah, I think I'm going to just bring that into the vintage realm a smidge more, tad more, smidge more. If you're in a really fancy town, you can add multiple colors. We at the edges, just making it look a little more where it was grabbed and held, that type of thing. Yeah, very nice. So this will be a card that will be tucked into a pocket or clipped onto a page with a paper clip. Okay, so let's get Mr. Snuggle Pants. And where's the two things we made? Okay, here. We have three things we made. And let me see. We've only scratched the surface with the things we can do with those things. Come here, my love. Come here. All right, here we go. So basically, why don't you tell them your message, Sunshine? Okay. Hello, everybody. It's Sunshine. I'm growing up a little bit more, so my voice is deeper. I am a canine reporter, as you may know. You may know this already. But I would like to say that there are more things that you can make from these funny little things that Mom makes. She will be happy to show you. as her strange squirrel brain goes amok. We watch it all day going amok. And then we follow her into the craft room and watch the amok come into reality. Yes. Okay. Other than mother's amokness, have you had any experiences, anything going on in Sunshine's life? Yes, there were squirrels and Amazon delivery people, and that's pretty much it. Everything else has been quiet. Food bowl has been full. Water bowl has been changed. Chicken, on occasion, shows its face. That's all I have. I love you all. Happy crafting. I'll see you next time. Okay. Sunshine out. Okay. It's very solemn and serious today for some reason, but there you go, folks. I hope you had fun. Keep crafting. You can find my videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern Time. I have a newsletter, free monthly emailed newsletter. The link is down below. I have an Etsy shop where you can find journals and bundles and kits when they're available, and a whole other slew of stuff. I also have an Amazon shop, the Paper Outpost Amazon shop, and a merchandise shop. All the links are down below if you want to get something that says Create with Reckless Abandon on it, or Everything is a Craft Supply until proven otherwise. You can get that on a t-shirt, zip, hoodie, sweatshirt, mug tote, or water bottle. And you can find me on most social media platforms, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. Come and join our Facebook group. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple, and create with reckless abandon, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.